So, hello everyone on YouTube yet again. Now we're going to do a recording and some detailed analysis of a trailer of Fahkumram. I'm still on the edge there on how to pronounce that, and it is going to be a way of calling someone fuck you man, you know. Oh, I hear you main, fuck you man, fuck you, you know. It's gonna be abused, his name. And I've also heard fuck your mom already, although that's really nasty and it's a low blow. But I know, I hear you main, fuck you man. That one's gonna be a blast. So let's watch the trailer. This was a really well-made trailer, and I really thought we were going to see Bruce. I thought we were gonna see Bruce. Oh.
I'm number one! I'm number one!
How dare you be in Thailand and say you're number one? Kill him! Kill him! Send in the beast! We've just broken the law. This is super epic, of course. But this is where I was thinking Bruce. Okay, honestly, when you see this camera angle, I was like, they're doing Abigail. You know, Street Fighter Abigail. He's just comically twice as big as even the biggest characters like Birdie. But then as soon as it clips to gameplay, he's nowhere near as big as that. I mean, now suddenly Marduk seems to be dwarfing him. I don't know. But what the fuck is that? Sorry, I gotta go slow-mo because it's just too fast all the time. It's just too fast. I mean, that's a round kick that on block, what, knocks them to the fucking ground? That's how powerful Fahkumram is? That's a block. Eesh! So he has a Mach punch with his left arm. And he's impervious to... But the thing is, I just gotta throw in, I've talked about it many times since the reveal on the stream. I just think they went a little bit overboard in his design. You know, there's a great saying like, less is more. And it's not always true, but many times you actually have more to gain by dialing it down a little bit. And with him, it's like everything is, you know, 11 out of 10. He's super tall, super wide shoulders. His upper body is 50 times that of everyone else. Huge tattoos everywhere in the face. He has tribals in the face. He has scars everywhere. I don't know. To me, it's a little bit. Is that a punch? That's a lot. I like the animation. The Muay Thai animations. There's a lot of force behind them. Imagine the epic Muay Thai showdown. This guy versus Josie. What, he has a fucking knockdown there? And the stage is beautiful. Really looking forward to it. That's Bruce's old chain throw. Is this Rage Fahkumram? But I don't understand what's going on here. He powers up. Is that... I know this is supposed to be the rage art, but where does the rage art start? Okay, sorry, really loud. But where's the rage art? Is this the rage art? This is a combo. Then he does a floor break, and then it seems like it cuts into a cutscene. Okay, it's still in development. They aren't showing us the entire rage art, I think. And that power up, does it give him bigger combos or something? I have no idea. Wait, what does he say? Your history, okay. So, I kind of like his facial design, though. There, he doesn't look overly, you know, dramatic or ogre-ish. And I thought he was going to be your Bane grunt. You know, not Christopher Nolan Bane, but, you know, Batman Robin Bane. Like, you will die, I'll kill you. You know, typical berserker monster. But it turns out in his story, he's actually, his family is being held hostage, right? And they are forcing him to fight. So they're pretty much holding him to ransom with his family. And he has to defeat a certain number of people or kill people, I guess, for the army. They're holding him hostage. So something like that. So he's actually a good guy. And I like that. I thought he was going to be a stereotypical, you know, evil monster. But, so there could be actually some form of, you know, originality here. And as season 2, as Harada said to me, you know, there was a focus on villains. You know, you have Geese in season 1, then you have Negan, you've had Akuma, you know, you've had a lot of villains, but it seems like now with the original characters, they're doing some form of counterbalance where Leroy obviously is a good guy. He's avenging, is it his family, you know, who was 50 years back taken out by violent crime in New York, right? Something like that. And then you have this guy whose family is being held to ransom, something like that. It just seems like we're going into the direction of we need more protagonists, you know, or guys who aren't just out to, you know, I'm gonna take over the world. You know, it gets a bit dull, you know, in the end. So I'm sure someone's gonna link that in the chat. Maybe I can link that on YouTube as well. But overall, I like him more now that I look more at his face and his story. But overall, the design, it's a bit too much. I would have liked if he was just super tall, you know, a giant and no scars or tattoos, you know, to me at least. But the deciding factor will, of course, be the gameplay. Is he very interesting to play? You know, I might not be in love with his design, but if the gameplay design is highly interesting, then this certainly could be another winner for Bandai Namco. And it kind of boils down to this, like, what is this? Powers up on his chest and he's glowing red. So I don't know what that is. Is he just in Rage and that's what he looks like in Rage and he does a floor break and then he has access to a Rage art, obviously? You know, or does this mean there's more to this character's gameplay than meets the eye right now? So that is obviously interesting. Is it going to be a gimmick like Claudio where he can get starburst from certain attacks, or is he going to be another meter character? You know, Tekken has an original meter character in Eliza. Could this be something similar? This guy is going to be we're gonna get a bigger trailer for him, I'm thinking, later in a few months, I think, in 1 or 2 months, as he's released in spring, I think. But I think this trailer, right here, it gets very confusing. What are they trying to say with this? Chest, and then he does a normal combo, and then it cuts into a rage art. They're just showing the end of a rage art. That's definitely not the entire rage art. But the Muay Thai animations are very crisp, especially like the impact here. You can really feel the impact of his kick there on Lee's shin. There's a weight behind everything. You see how his entire body, he puts his entire body, all of his force into the striking. And so he looks very heavy hitting in his animations and in his, of course, design. But he is comically large. You know, that upper body compared to the lower body and his waist. He looks like a Bane monster. And that's where I'm like, I would have liked it if he looked more human. But I know a lot of people are going to like that. But great trailer. But again, this is very interesting. The knockdown on block. Oh, poor Wilhelm. So again, and this is a down for 2 launcher, but it's a string. Down for 2 free. So again, there are a lot of interesting things going on in this trailer, but it doesn't really answer a whole lot, you know, especially the very confusing ending. But yeah, if I'm 100% honest, I don't feel the design too much, so I'm hoping the gameplay design is really gonna... Power Crush launcher. So what he does is he seems to charge up attacks, get a white spark, and then kaboom, and they are super strong on block. Reminds you a little bit of Gigas and his charge back 2 and forward 4. Yeah. So he gets... Gigas has one gimmick going for him, and it's the ability to charge. Maybe they're gonna give this to Fahkumram, because it's just not working out with Gigas. But, so again, it's hard to give a full verdict on this, but I feel like I have to... I need a trailer that shows more of his gameplay so we know what we're getting. But it certainly looks interesting. But yeah, the design... Less is more, in my opinion. But nice for the character from Thailand. Just look at those proportions. Even, you know, the most genetically blessed, you know, natural bodybuilder, you know, disciplined, natural, you know, bodybuilder, Mike O'Hearn, even he can't match that physique, you know. Even the most dedicated, natural bodybuilder can't match that. The proportions are just so comical. So yes, that's gonna be the breakdown of that. And I'm not gonna watch the Ganryu trailer today. I'm not that hype about it, and I'm very, very tired. But this has a lot of promise. You know, I'm carefully optimistic.